Leadership impact isn't just about what you say, it's about what people remember and how they feel afterward. Facts alone rarely inspire action, and data almost never fuels belief. If you really want to move people, you need something more enduring. My father, he understood this instinctively. Growing up in a pretty rough environment, he developed two skills that shaped the way he moved through the world. First, he could observe people really well. It started out as a protective mechanism, but eventually, it became one of his greatest leadership strengths. Second, he had a gift, almost a compulsion, for simplifying the complex. He believed most problems weren't nearly as complicated as we made them out to be. He used to say, few aspects of life are all that complex. Ask enough of the right questions, and eventually, the simple truth shows up. Now, that sounds a little philosophical, and in a way, it was. But my father wasn't a philosopher. He fancied himself more as a armchair behavioral scientist, a deep thinker who was always searching for clarity, wisdom, and the broader meaning behind things. He also understood something important. Facts and data alone rarely inspire people to change or grow. So he used storytelling. Through compact, vivid narratives filled with heart and humor, he could bridge the gap between logic and emotion, making abstract ideas relatable and memorable. My dad loved sharing what he noticed about life. And over time, those observations became so common in our household that we gave them a name, Bobisms. Some of them were serious life lessons. Some of them were honestly just ridiculous. But every one of them had a point. Over time, they became more than stories. They became guiding principles, little tools for navigating life, a kind of shared language in our family. Looking back, I realized those stories were doing something much bigger than merely entertaining us. They were teaching us how to see the world through different lenses. So over the next few videos, I'm going to share some of my favorite Bobisms. Some are funny, some are surprisingly profound, and few of them are honestly just plain silly. And I laugh every time I think about them. But every one of them, no matter how silly or profound, carries a lesson. And every one of them reminds me of my dad.